Namaste everybody and welcome to the beach. Today we are very excited to present a new Namaste Beasts Flow for our weightlifters, and the featured person in this video is going to be Dr. Justin Grant. He is an avid weightlifter, also a co-founder and owner with his wife of Athlos Life. Link in the description below if you're interested in his programming. Us here at Namaste Beaches, we do follow his program. We believe in it very much. I personally believe in the combination of yoga and weightlifting is a really great way to live a very healthy lifestyle. Yoga is one aspect of mobility that can really help you as a weightlifter to get into some of those depths that you're not able to get into, and also just all around strength that can help you. But while weightlifting has the added weight that yoga doesn't always have, that can help to promote a lot of healthy living as well. So we're really excited to have Justin here today on the mat. We're going to be started in child's pose and going through some movements that you see a lot of the time in weightlifting that sometimes people have mobility issues with that cause problems while lifting. So we're really excited to be having him here today, and check out his website and continue following our videos, and we'll see you on the mat in child's pose. All right guys, so we're gonna start in wide-legged child pose, arms extended out in front of you, chest as low or as high up as what's comfortable, and your butt as close to your heels is what's comfortable for you. Here we're gonna establish our breath. So on our inhale, we're gonna try and expand our chest and our stomach, and exhale, push it all out. This is the breath that we will keep throughout the entire flow. So big breath in, and big breath out. We're gonna take 2 more big breaths here in child's pose. If you need to rock side to side or rotate around, whatever you need to do to open your chest up as you continue to breathe through our breaths. Big breath in and out. Wonderful. And then we're going to go ahead and come forward and send our butt back for down dog. In down dog, take 2 big breaths in and out. And on your last exhale, you'll look at your hands and you will hop, step, or float to the top of the mat for a forward fold. Great. At the top of the mat, your knees can be as bent or as straight, and your hands can either be on the mat, on your shins, or on your knees, wherever you're comfortable. You're going to, on a big inhale, rise up into first mountain with your hands at your side. You'll take a big breath in and out. On our next inhale, arms will come up by our ears for tall mountain. Big breath in. On our exhale, we're going to forward fold. Take a big breath in and out as we're in forward fold. On our next inhale, hands will come to our shin and you will lift halfway up. Good. And then on our next exhale, forward fold. You will plant your hands and step back for plank pose. On our next exhale, lower down through push-up or chaturanga. And then on our next inhale, rise up into up dog. Bring your chest forward. Toes can be curled or uncurled, whatever's more comfortable. And then we're going to curl our toes and send our butt back for down dog. Big breath in and out in down dog. On our exhale, we will hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Come into forward fold to the top of the mat. Big breath in, big breath out. On our next inhale, we're going to rise up into tall mountain. Arms come up by our ears. Good. In tall mountain, take a big breath in, and then out, forward fold over our legs again. On our inhale, hands come to our shin, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and step back for plank pose. Lower down through chaturanga or push-up, and come into up dog. And send your butt back for down dog. In down dog, take a big breath in and out. And on our exhale, you will hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Take a big breath in and out. On our next inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Tall mountain, take a big breath in. And on our exhale, we're going to sink into chair pose. Your feet can be as wide or as close together as what's comfortable for you. You're only sinking as low as what you feel like you're sitting in a chair. Take a big breath in and out. And then on our next exhale, forward fold at the top of our mat. Your feet can come back together if that's comfortable, or they can stay wide. On a big breath in, we'll halfway lift, hands come to your shin. And then exhale, forward fold, and you'll plant your hands and step back for plank pose. Lower down through chaturanga or push-up, up dog, and send it back for down dog. In down dog, you're going to ground through your left foot and step your right foot between your hands. You're going to turn your left back arch and arms stay up by your ears for a warrior one at the top of your mat. Big breath in and out. We're going to let our thighs burn a little bit on that right side and let our left thigh open up. Take a few breaths here. And then on our next exhale, forward fold over that and come into a plank pose again. Hands come to the mat. Sorry, wrong cue. And then plank pose, chaturanga, come up to up dog, and send your butt back for down dog. This time you'll ground through your right foot, take your left foot, step it between your hands, turn your right back arch, and rise up into warrior one on the left. Take a big breath in and out. Open up, feel the opening up of your left hip and your right hip. Take a big breath in and out. And then on our next exhale, hands come to the mat and step back for plank pose. Lower down through chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Big breath in and out in down dog. And on your next exhale, you're going to look at your hands. You're going to hop, step, or float to the top of your mat. Once you get there, you will come into a forward fold. On your exhale, really sink into your forward fold as much as your hamstrings will let you. On your inhale, hands will come to your shins and you'll do a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then on your next inhale, you'll come back into chair pose. Easy for me to say. Feet can come as wide or as far apart as what's comfortable for you. Big breath in and out. And then on our next exhale, forward fold over our legs again. Feet come wherever they're comfortable. Great. And then our next inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Great. So that's sun salutation B. We're going to go through it one more time, a little bit faster. So big breath in and out as we're in tall mountain. And then on our next exhale, sink into chair pose. Big breath in and out. And then on our next exhale, forward fold over your legs. On your next inhale, hands come to your shin, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and step back into plank pose. Lower down through chaturanga or push-up, up dog, and down dog. Big breath in and out in down dog. Ground through your left foot, step your right foot between your hands. Turn your back arch and rise up for warrior one on the right. Big breath in and out. And then on your next exhale, hands to the mat, and then go back into plank pose. Lower down through chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Ground through your right foot, step your left foot between your hands, rise up, warrior one on the left. Big breath in and out. And then on your next exhale, hands over your legs to the mat, plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Take a big breath in and out. On your next exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Exhale, sink into your forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, take a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, come into chair pose. Good. In chair pose, take a few breaths, in and out. Good. On your next exhale, forward fold over your legs again. And then inhale, tall mountain. Arms come up by your ears. Good. Take a big breath in and out in mountain pose. And then when you're ready, you're going to exhale, forward fold over your legs. You're going to plant your hands. You're going to step your left foot back, but keep your back knee lifted for a runner or for a low crescent lunge, and your arms are going to come up by your ears. Beautiful. So we're in high crescent. Take a big breath in and out. From here, you're going to either step or push off into warrior three at the top of your mat. Big breath in and out. And then you're going to tick-tock forward and bring that left knee forward. Your knees can stay bent or straight, whatever's more comfortable for you. And then bend your knee, and both hands are going to grab your knee and hug it into your chest. Take a big breath in. Your right hand is going to stay on your knee. Your left arm is going to go back for a twist. Take a big breath in and out. And then bring your left ankle to the top of your right knee and bend that right knee is what's comfortable for a half chair pose. Hands can either stay on your legs, at your chest, whatever's most comfortable for you and your balance. Take a big breath in and out. And then you're going to drop that left leg down to the mat and come into a regular chair pose. Good. Take a big breath in and out. On your exhale, forward fold over the mat. And take a big breath in. Wonderful. On the next one, you're going to keep your hands on the mat, take your right foot back, and come into a high crescent on this side. Rise up, arms by your ears. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. And then when you're ready, you're going to push off that back foot and come into a Warrior 3 at the top of the mat. Big breath in and out for Warrior 3. And then you're going to tick-tock forward, bring that right knee forward. You can hug it in. Keep your left arm on the knee and take your right arm back for a twist. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out, and then that left ankle is going to come on top, your right ankle is going to come on top of your left knee and sink down into half chair. Wherever your hands are comfortable to help you with your balance, find a spot that's not moving in front of you. Big breath in and out. And then lower that right leg to the mat for a regular chair pose. Big breath in and out. On your next exhale, forward fold. Great. Take a big breath in and out. Catch your breath a little bit. Bring it back to neutral. And then when you're ready, you're going to take your left foot, step it back. This time we're going to lower our back knee into a runner's lunge. Your hands will stay on the mat, but you're going to try and bring your chest a little bit forward to try and stretch that hip flexor on the left. Take a big breath in and out. And then you're going to rise into low crescent by bringing your arms up by your ears, but back knee stays on the ground. Your toes can be curled or flat, whatever's most comfortable. On your next exhale, extend your right knee and come to your thigh, your shin, or the floor for a hamstring stretch. Your left leg can stay as up or as back as you would like, so you can sit on your back heel if your hips allow for it, stretching the hip capsule and stretching your right hamstring. Take a big breath in and out. And then when you're ready, you're going to bend that right knee and come back into a low crescent lunge again. Arms come up by your ears. Big breath in and out. Now you're going to raise that left back knee by curling your back toes and bring that knee off the mat. Your left hand is going to come to the mat and your right arm is going to go up to the sky. Good. Take a big breath in and out here. And then rise back up into high crescent. Arms that come up by your ears. You're going to take your right hand behind you and then your left arm in front of you for a twist off to the side. Reach your right hand towards the back of your left thigh and your left arm comes back, stretching your psoas. Take a big breath in and out. Come back to a high crescent. Hands are going to come to your chest in a prayer fashion, and your left elbow is going to come to the outside of your right knee for a twist. Take a big breath in and out, and then you're going to step your left foot up to meet your right for a twisted chair pose. Feet can be as close or as far apart as you'd like, and then rise up into regular chair pose. Big breath in and out, and then forward fold over your leg. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out here, and we will repeat on the other side. So inhale, exhale, plant your hands, and you're going to step your right foot back. The back knee is going to drop. And you're going to first take your runner's lunge, so your hands are going to stay on the mat, but you're going to bring your chest a little forward to stretch that hip flexor. Take a big breath in and out. Then you're going to rise up into low crescent, and your arms are going to come up by your ears. Take a big breath in and out. Extend your left front knee and dive forward over it, and your butt can come back to your heel if you're comfortable with it. Reaching forward as far as you're comfortable to stretch your hamstrings. Take a big breath in and out. Great. And then we're going to rise back up first into low crescent lunge. Take a big breath in and out. And then we're going to lift that back knee, curl the toes, and come into a high crescent. Take a big breath in and out. Right hand's gonna come to the mat, left is gonna go up to the sky for a big twist. Good. Take a big breath in and out. Rise back up into high crescent lunge. Good. And then your left arm's gonna go back, right forward for a twist. Left arm goes back. Good. Take a big breath in and out. Reach back as far as you can, is what's comfortable. And then come back into a nice high crescent lunge. Hands come to your chest in prayer fashion. Right elbow goes to the outside of your left knee for a twist. Take a big breath in and out. And then you're going to step that right knee up to meet the left for a twisted chair pose. Take a big breath in and out. And then inhale, rise up into regular chair pose. Great. In regular chair pose, take a big breath in. And then on your exhale, forward fold. Take 2 big breaths here and forward fold. Try and gather your breath back to neutral. And another breath in, and another breath out. Great, so now we're gonna get into Yogi Squats. You're gonna take your feet as wide as the mat or wider, whatever comfortable for your hips. And your toes can be either pointed forward or turned out to an angle, whatever is more comfortable to be able to sink your butt back into Yogi Squat. Your hands are gonna come to a prayer fashion, elbows into the insides of your knees. You're gonna take a big breath in and out here. You can stay here in Yogi Squat, or you can rock forward onto your hands and come into crow pose. Most of your weight will be in your hands. Your knees come to the back of your triceps. Hold for a breath and then shoot your legs backward to come into plank pose. If you are in just regular Yogi Squat, meet us back in plank pose. Hold for a breath and then send your butt back for down dog. We're going to ground through our left foot. We're going to pick our right foot up for 3-legged dog, sending it back. Then you're going to take your right knee to your right elbow, crunch it in, send it back for 3-legged dog. Crunch your right knee to your left elbow, send it back, 3-legged dog. Crunch your knee into your nose, send it back, 3-legged dog. And then you're going to step between your hands and rise up into warrior 1. So your left back arch is gonna turn. And you're going to rise up, both hands come forward for warrior 1. Hold here for a breath, and then open it up into warrior 2. Left arm goes back, right arm stays forward. Great, take a big breath in and out here. You're going to take your left hand down the back of your left thigh, and your right arm is gonna go back for reverse warrior. Take a big breath in and out. Come back into warrior 2. Extend your right front knee. And your hand is gonna come to your shin, the ankle, or the floor. Left arm comes up for a triangle pose. Take a big breath in and out here. Really stretch through the hamstrings. And then bring your left hand to meet your right hand. Bend your right front knee and come into a runner's lunge at the top of your mat. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out here. And then you're gonna plant your hands and step back for plank pose. In plank pose, hold for a breath. Lower down through chaturanga, up dog, and meet back in down dog. Beautiful. Now we're going to switch, so we're gonna ground through our right foot, send that left foot back for 3-legged dog. Crunch left knee to left elbow, send it back. Crunch left knee to right elbow, send it back. Crunch knee to nose, send it back. And then step between your hands. You're going to rise up and turn that back arch into warrior 1. Perfect. Both arms are forward for warrior 1. Take a big breath in and out here. Open it up for warrior 2. Hold here for a breath. And then right arm goes down the back of your leg. Left arm goes to the back of your mat for reverse warrior. Great. Take a big breath in and out. Come back into warrior 2. Extend your right front or your left front knee and dive forward for triangle pose. Hand can come either to your ankle, the floor, wherever you're comfortable. Take a big breath in and out here, really sink into those hamstrings, stretch them out. And then your right hand is gonna come forward, bend your left knee, and you're gonna come into a runner's lunge on this side on your left side. Take a big breath in and out. And then you're gonna step it back for plank pose. Lower down through chaturanga, up dog, and send it back for down dog. Great. You're gonna ground through your left foot, step your right foot to your hands, lower your back knee, and come into low crescent lunge, arms up by your ears. Good. Take a big breath in and out here. You're going to take your right foot and walk it a little further out because we're going to come into lizard pose. So from here, you're going to bring your forearms or your hands to the mat on the inside of your thigh. Your back knee can either stay on the mat or lifted, whatever's more comfortable for your hips. And you can either stay on your hands or lower all the way down onto your forearms for a stretch of the hip flexors. If you can only get one forearm, if you feel like you're having some hip capsule tightness, you can open up onto the knife's edge of your right foot. Take a big breath in and out. Rise back up into your hands. Keep your left hand on the mat and take your right hand either to the top of your right thigh or reach back towards your back foot for a hip flexor stretch. Take a big breath in and out here. The more of a twist you can get, the better psoas and quad stretch you can take. Take a big breath in and out. And then uncurl, come back into a regular lizard's pose by hands forward. You can be on your hands or forearms, whatever's more comfortable. Take a big breath in and out. And then you're going to walk that right foot back to the middle of the mat and come into a low crescent lunge once again. Take a big breath in and out. And then hands to the mat, come into plank pose. Lower down through chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Great, now we're gonna ground through our right foot, step that left foot forward. First, we're gonna come into low crescent, so your knee will be on the back, or on the mat. Take a big breath in and out here. Good, and then you're gonna walk that left foot a little bit wider. Your hands are gonna both come to the inside of that thigh. We're gonna first, you can come to your hands or all the way to your forearms. Take a big breath in, take a big breath out. Good, and then you're gonna come up onto your hands. Your left hand's gonna stay on the, right hand's gonna stay on the mat. Your left is gonna come to the top of your knee, or you're gonna reach back for that right foot. Take a big breath in, as much of a twist as what's comfortable for your hip flexors. Big breath in and out. Good, and then release when you're ready. First, come back into lizard pose. You can be on your hands or onto your forearms, wherever you feel more comfortable. And then when you're ready, you can walk that left foot back to the center and you'll come into a low crescent lunge on this side. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. And then when you're ready, you can come to a plank pose. Lower down through chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Good. Take 2 big breaths in and out in down dog. Bringing our breath back to neutral as we begin our cool down. So first we're going to take the knees to the mat and come back into our wide-legged child's pose where we started. We're going to take a few breaths here in and out. Try and get the breath as back to neutral as we can. Hopefully we feel a little bit more loose in the hips. And then we're going to rise up and come back into a seated position. So you're going to come with your feet forward into a seated staff pose. Feet as close together or as far apart as what you would like. You want to keep your chest up tall, and you're going to reach forward towards your shin, your ankle, or your toes. Each inhale, you just kind of come up to a little taller. Each exhale, you sink a little deeper into this forward fold. Take a big breath in and out, and really sink into these hamstrings with each breath you take. We're going to take 3 more here to continue getting our breath back to neutral and stretch through our hamstrings. Good. 1 more breath in and out. And then we're going to release our feet, come up to a regular seated position. We're going to take our right knee, and we're going to hug it in. And just take a big breath in and out here, hugging it in the whole time as we breathe. And then we're going to twist off to the right. And take a big breath in and out here, trying to expand into the chest, into the stomach, rather than through the shoulders. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. With each breath in, we rise a little taller. Each breath out, we twist a little deeper. Then we come back to neutral. And we go ahead and send that right leg out, hug the left one in. Same idea, first we sit here and hug for a few breaths, stretching the hip capsule. And then we're going to twist off to the left. Take a big breath in, rise tall, big breath out, twist a little deeper. Few breaths here. And then we untwist. And you're going to come to a seated or a laying position all the way onto the mat. We're going to hug both knees into our chest. Big breath in and out. You can stay here or you can drop your knees off to the right. For a twist, you can take your hands to your knees or you can take them to a T and twist off as much as your low back will permit you. Take a big breath in and out. And then come back to center. Hug both knees in again. Your arms can come to a T or you can keep them hugging and you're going to drop off to the left. Take a big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Come back to center. Hug your knees in one last time. And then you're going to take up space on your mat for Shavasana or corpse pose. Your feet can be as close or as far apart as you would like. The main focus of this part is to breathe in through your stomach and your chest and out, pushing all the air out. We're going to take 5 deep breaths here, or you can take as long of a Shavasana as you would like. Just try and get your breath back to neutral. Breathing all the while. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Big breath in and out. Take as long as you want in Shavasana. Neutralize. Awesome. Thanks for joining today, guys. And really thank Dr. Justin Grant for joining us today. We really appreciate his time. If you haven't yet, go over to his website, check out his program. It is a phenomenal program. And we will have him back here on the mat for another flow. And if you guys enjoyed it, then like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below about what you would like to see, crazy things that Dr. Grant can do. So thanks, guys, and we hope to see you back here on the mat. And remember, Namaste, beaches.